Sorry, Lynn, we can't hear you. Could you unmute yourself?
Yes, thanks, Gulshan. Yes, welcome everyone. I will now speak with my actual voice. And just need to say, Gulshan and I are unintentionally dressed alike. And this is not a uniform. So good news is, which I'll let you know first up, that we're going to continue on with our follow-up meditations after tomorrow on Mondays and Thursdays at this stage. So same time, midday our time, for whatever time it is for you right now, but it'll be this time on Mondays and Thursdays. So we can still get our meditation and continue on our advanced track to all being yogis, actually, which we could probably call you yogis now anyway, in that you're all on the same journey as we are, to all become our spirit. So today we are going to focus a little bit on the Agya chakra. Nice heart, Madhu. We're going to focus a little bit on the heart chakra. So it was nice to see that slide where mentioning that the divine energy is the energy of forgiveness, because that's the key to getting through that Agya chakra. So as the divine energy forgives us, we also forgive everyone. So then we're not holding anything in our brain, constricting the flow of our Kundalini into Sahasrara. So the other thing was, if you haven't let me know your address, I can send you a photo so you can make your home meditation space. Gulshan's lovely meditation space there, and my very small one here beside me. So happy to do that, send a photo for you. So even if you're catching up on YouTube, well, I'll show the slide later at the end, and you can see where you can either put your message on email or on WhatsApp to let us know your address, and we'll be sending those out next week. So I've got a few things for you today. Yesterday we talked about the taking the vibrations from under our hand and putting them on top, and that was part of a short realization video that Sri Mataji did. So I'm going to play that for you in this first part where we get ourselves established in Sahasrara. And then we have a nice talk for later on where Sri Mataji is talking about how you distract your mind from, you know, when you're getting in a grudging mood about things. And so that sort of occupies your mental space where you're reacting to things, and how you can subvert your attention to something interesting and fun. So that's a nice little video. I think we watched, this is the second part of the excerpt, or the first part of an excerpt that we watched last Saturday. So it's continuing on with the same talk, in fact, but it's just a different excerpt. So it's just a nice fun way to distract ourselves from getting into habits of complaining about things and feeling miserable. So let us, if anyone has any questions, you can also ask them now or later on. Feel free to unmute and ask before we get into our silent meditation. I don't see any hands up to ask questions, so I'll take you all. We'll go through raising our Kundalini, putting ourselves in Bandhan, and then we might watch that little video where we take our attention up to Sahasrara with Sri Mataji's short 2-minute excerpt. So let us use our hands and raise our Kundalini. So the left hand of desires raising up, and our right hand is winding around. One time. Two knots. Really focusing on keeping your attention on what's happening with your hands. So you're actually going through your subtle system up into your Sahasrara, tying 2 knots, or have we already done 2? I think I've forgotten what I'm doing. Third time. Oh, that was 3 times. Okay, so I've done an extra supplementary time, so I'll be more up in the Sahasrara. So now let's, with those vibrations, let's give ourselves our protective bandhan over and back 7 times for each of our chakras. You can just slowly take your attention up through your central nervous system while you're doing this too is another way of keeping your attention on what you're doing. I'm going to watch Gulshan when she stops, then I'll know it's 7. Ah, she stopped. I've done an extra one of those. I probably needed it.
It's hard to keep track when you're talking.
I know, not
Right.
recommended to keep talking while you're doing it. So now let's feel our attention up on top of our Sahasrara, on the top of our head at the fontanelle bone area. So that's where our fountain of vibrations will flow through. So we'll just try to increase that feeling as we go today. I've also got, we have been going through mantras, and I had, there's some mantras for the Sahasrara that I was going to play tomorrow, but I know for Madhu in particular, who's not going to be here tomorrow, I might play that again, play it for the first time today, and then we'll do it again tomorrow. So we'll get a double dose of the mantras for Sahasrara today. So let's just keep our attention up on our Sahasrara. We can look towards the photograph of Sri Mataji as we, with our right hand, let's just raise our attention a couple more times. For me in particular, as I'm chitting and chatting, I want to keep my attention in my Sahasrara. So the more we can keep our attention there, the less we're thinking and reacting to things. So the idea being that we would like to all the time have our attention there. And when I spoke about our homework, which was to see what it is that's made us get into a particular thought pattern and try to observe the moment that happens, I can usually trace mine back to not having been in Sahasrara. So if we can keep our attention at Sahasrara as often as possible, we're less likely to react and get into those habitual thought patterns. So I've just got my eyes towards Sri Mataji's photograph and the candle, and I find that keeps my attention there on the Sahasrara quite a bit. So I will play now that short video of the short realization, so that'll take our attention even more into Sahasrara. Now, bear with me while I share that. And I believe it is sitting on a document here, which is way down here. Got two playing here, so I had to go the long circuitous.
So now you have to put both your hands towards me.
Can you see that video, everyone?
Like this, towards me. As I told you that you feel it on your fingertips. So what do you feel is the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. Sometimes you feel hot. I'll tell you why. But you will feel that, and also you'll feel the cool breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area, which is a soft bone, which was a soft bone in your childhood. So, put both the hands towards me like this. Yeah. Now, please put the right hand towards me, close your eyes, you can take out your spectacles if you like, and put the left hand on top of your fontanelle bone area, not touching the head, away from it. Now, please put the right hand towards me. And feel if there is any cool or hot breeze-like vibrations coming out of your head. Now, Please take your left hand towards me like this. Place it like this towards me and put your right hand on top of the fontanelle bone area above. Now some people get it far, some people get it close. So just move your hand and see. If it is hot, that means you have not either forgiven yourself or forgiven others. So now you do it. Please forgive. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Please, please. This heat will go away. But if it is hot coming also, doesn't matter. It will cool down after some time. Now again, once again, last. Please put your right hand towards me and left hand on top of the fontanelle bone. Please put down your head. Put down your head. Then you can see. It works better. Don't think, don't think. Now, please put both the hands towards me like this. And don't think. Watch me. Don't think. It is not mesmerism because I've closed my eyes, all right? Now, please open your eyes. And now, if there's cool breeze coming from down below, then lift it up and put it on top like that. Now, again, put both your hands towards me like this. Don't doubt it. Please don't doubt. Now, raise both your hands towards the sky like this and push back your head. Here you have to ask one of the three questions, 3 times, one of them only 3 times. You can call me Sri Mataji or you can call me Mother. In your heart, please ask, Mother, is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Push back your head. Another question is, Mother, is this the all-pervading power of divine love? Ask genuinely, with a genuine heart. Third question is, Mother, is this the Parama Chaitanya? Ask any one of these questions 3 times in your heart. Now, please bring down it. Now put your both hands towards me and don't think. All those who have felt cool breeze on the fingertips or hot breeze on the fingertips or on the palm or out of the fontanelle bone area, please raise both your hands. That's it. May God bless you all. The whole of Berkeley. God bless you. I'm very thankful to you. I don't know what to say, because you are really deserving people, and that you have felt this all-pervading power. So now you have to put both your hands towards me.
I need to unmute. the first step of our clearing of our Agya chakra. And the incarnation for the Agya chakra is, of course, Jesus Christ, whom I'm sure most of you know about. And whilst the religion of Christ has focused a lot on his crucifixion, and even you could say that some of his last words were that forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. So that's quite a big lesson in forgiveness. But for us, the message of his life is actually the resurrection. So whilst they thought they'd killed him, he rose again. So that's the part that we focus on. So it's the killing of the ego and the superego, but his essence carried on. So that's the example for us. So let us just continue our meditation in the Sahasrara by again, we'll go from the Muladhara and we'll say the mantra of Sri Ganesha, because the Muladhara, the Agya and the Sahasrara are all connected by that innocent deity of Sri Ganesha. And then, of course, Jesus Christ, who was only on earth for 3 years, but managed quite a lot. And then, of course, the seat of all the deities and incarnations are in the Sahasrara. So there's a lot going on in the Sahasrara with the 1,000 powers there that we really don't know a lot about yet, but we're starting to find out. So let's just, we can either look towards the photograph of Sri Mataji in Gulshan's picture, or just beside me here. And let's just say, those who know the mantra can join in. Otherwise, we'll just listen and ultimately close our eyes in a second. Yes, thanks, Chirag. Let's say the mantra of Sri Ganesha, just to take us from the Muladhara up to the Sahasrara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Again, looking towards the photograph, or when you feel you're not thinking at all, you can close your eyes. And at our Agya chakra, we can say the mantra of Shri Jesus Mary. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So attention on Sahasrara. Keeping your attention there while I'll play for you the music or the mantras of Sahasrara.
Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunaatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः
Just stay in silence for a few minutes. Just directing your attention back to Sahasrara if it wanders. And slowly opening your eyes again. I know it's a bit disturbing, but we will try to go a little bit deeper with Gulshan in a minute. And I might just play the short video excerpt where Shrimataji is talking about the tricks of the Agya Chakra, just to open that Agya Chakra a little more. And then we'll do a little bit of clearing with Gulshan and deepen our meditation after that. So I'll just share that video shortly. And I get it up.
But to maintain at that,
Bear with me for a moment. So I share with you. Got the right spot.
point is we still react and we think. Anything you see, you react. To get to that point in thoughtless awareness is first to change your attention. Now, for example, once we were climbing a very high mountain to see one temple called Palitana. Myself, my son-in-law and my daughter. And we were really tired because we had to climb I don't know how many steps. And when we went up we were tired and there was a little canopy made of beautiful marble carving. So we just laid down there. They were very tired and they said, what is this kind of a temple? They were grudging. While I looked up and I saw lots of beautiful elephants were carved. So I told my son-in-law, look at these elephants. They all have tails of different types. He said, Mommy, we are all dying. How can you see the tails of elephants? But if just to divert their attention from that tiredness, I told them that why not see these tails of the elephant, which is very different. So what happens that when you are putting your attention so much to outside all the time, then you must first of all also divert your attention. For example, you see these beautifully made things here. Your attention is something else. Just try to enjoy the beauty of that. See, there are beautiful carpets here. Just look at them without thinking. Because they don't belong to you, so no headache. They belong to somebody else. It's very good. Otherwise, if it belongs to you, you start thinking, oh my God, I've spreading them here. What will happen? They have to be insured or some sort of thing like that. That's common human reaction. But if it doesn't belong to you, you can watch it nicely. Now you watch it and don't think. You'll be amazed when you see the beauty that is put inside this. You'll see the artist who has put his joy, his exuberance into it. And you'll be amazed after realization that this exuberance will fill into you and a cool kind of a relaxation will come into you. And this Kundalini will rise and you will become steady in your thoughtless awareness. So whenever you look at anything, look at any beautiful thing, even say today's election, just watch the man who is elected. Watching him itself gives him blessings, gives him better ideas. You get also ideas which are coming from reality, which are there, how to make this man a successful person or this country a successful democracy. All these things happen when your attention is diverted from criticizing, from reacting. Just you watch, become the witness, try to witness everything. It's not so very yet practiced, so so far I've seen that whenever even we achieve our realization, we don't realize that we have to witness everything. When you start witnessing through your spirit, then you don't see the bad points of another, but you see the good points. You just pick up the person with very good points. See, so once you see that, the witness state enlarges and you start enjoying another person. You start enjoying everything that is there. Even a small blade of grass you can enjoy if you have that capacity. In Japan, Zen system started on these lines. And he made, Viditama was the person who started it. He made a garden out of moss, different moss, very small. That there were little flowers also. And hardly about 5, which looks like a shape of a question mark, you can say. You have to go on a lift and you reach that platform on top of a hill or a mountain where you see this. All little mosses are there and you see differently arranged beautiful garden. When you start seeing it, your thought stops. Because such a marvelous thing. When you put attention to it, to its creation, your thoughts stop. So you must practice as to find out what stops your thoughts. What makes you the witness. Once you develop this habit, you will station yourself nicely in the thoughtless awareness. Then you start watching how Sahaja Yoga has helped. How it
Hi, everyone. The volume wasn't so good, I believe. I could hear it from my side, but I could see there were some difficulties with that. But in any event, nice video. I hope you enjoyed that. So we'll just let Gulshan take over and take us into a deeper meditation now. Thank you, Gulshan.
Thanks, Lynn. Let's just use that wonderful advice Srimataji gave us into practice. So hands in our lap. And we ask Srimataji and the mothering energy within us, Mother Kundalini, to please guide my attention to my innocence, to the Muladhara chakra. Please establish and enhance the qualities of purity and wisdom within me. Please cool down my attention. Please let my attention be strengthened and directed to my spirit. So the spirit is on our left heart with our right hand, placing it on the left heart. Shri Mataji and Mother Kundalini, please let my attention be on my spirit. Please guide me and enhance the qualities of the spirit within me. And as we are also focusing a little bit on the Agya chakra, there are two really good bits of advice that I can recall. One is to place your hand on the forehead. And if you remember, we say the Lord's Prayer. This is really, really powerful for calming down the Agya chakra. So we'll just recite the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is
in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. And another really useful one that we heard a couple of days ago is a bija mantra, which is a sound that the Kundalini responds to very strongly. It's hum, sham, so for the front and the back of the agya for the ego and the superego. So right hand in the front, left hand at the back. I just find it quite easy if you just bring your head a bit forward. And we'll say 3 times. Hum, sham, hum, sham, hum, sham, hum, sham. Bring your hands down onto your lap. Mother Kundalini, please let me be in thoughtlessness. Mother Kundalini, please let me be in thoughtlessness. Now just with the right hand raising from the center, bring it up, raising your Kundalini to the top of your head a couple of times. Placing our right hand on the Sahasrara, good amount of pressure. And we'll recite the last mantra, the 3 mantras that Lynn just played for us a moment ago. We'll use the last mantra. And my apologies if you don't remember, but for those of you that do, please feel free to recite it together. So it is Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. So we'll sing that now. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Shri Mataji, thank you very much for my realization. Please strengthen my Sahasrara chakra. Please strengthen my connection. Please let me feel the love of the mothering energy, the Kundalini within me. Bring the right hand back onto our lap. And just for a few moments, let's try and keep our attention on the Sahasrara. You can close your eyes, but keep your attention on the Sahasrara and try not to be carried away with the thoughts. But if you prefer, you can also keep your eyes open and watch Shri Mataji's photograph. If you especially watch her bindi on the forehead, that's very beneficial. Lina, if I may just request you to please place a very small bit of music that you have, that would be really lovely. Thank you. So again, keeping our attention on the Sahasrara. And just try and hear the music from the top of your head. Pretend your ears are here and let the music and those beautiful vibrations flow into you from the top of your head. So we're just slowly opening our eyes. Just see how you feel. With silence, the lightness, calmness, the breathing slows down. If you felt cool on top of your head, sometimes people also feel almost like a fountain that opens up on top and then just pours down. That's a fantastic feeling as well. To not be in thoughts is to be in meditation. But let's finish up for now by raising a Kundalini, and we'll place ourselves in Bandhan. So 1 knot, and for the second one, 2 knots. And 3 knots for the third one. And then place ourselves in Bandhan. And as Lynn mentioned earlier, just do it slowly, deliberately, being aware of what we are doing, which is protecting ourselves. What a blessing it is to be able to protect yourselves from all that is not suitable to our subtle system. So with care, let's just place ourselves in Bandhan. So that's the end of the meditative part, but please unmute, and I'm very keen also to hear, I think Ami mentioned she had lovely news about having a dream of Shamataji. That is such a wonderful thing to happen. Really pleased, Ami.
Yeah. Yesterday night, I had a dream. Night or morning, I think. Mataji is telling you should, if you taste the meditation, then you never leave. Like that, she is so with a smiley face. She is telling. I was telling, oh, I should first. I have to learn like that. I am talking like a negative. Yeah.
That's really positive. That is really positive. She's trying to communicate with you to say, now that you've tasted it, hold on.
Yeah.
Anybody else? How did they find the meditation? If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Ashwini here. It was a really nice meditation, very cool breeze. But my sahasrara got very heavy. I don't know, but it is still heavy. But I'm getting very cool vibrations on my hands.
Okay, well, if you're getting cool vibrations on your hand, that means it's the Vishuddhi chakra is clear, because when Vishuddhi is clear, it tends to flow onto your hand. So that's a really good sign that Vishuddhi is fine. So as it's clearing up, perhaps it does eventually, it has to come out of the Sahasrara. So you could, for instance, say the Lord's Prayer or do the Hamsha mantras, or just clear or cool the Agya a little bit. That's really good. And also, if you place your hand and then just apply pressure, rub on the Sahasrara, so that's heavy, it should clear up. That's a good thing. It's a progress is happening. So don't feel disheartened. Don't be too hard on yourself either. So be kind and be patient.
Okay.
Something we also do sometimes, which is putting some oil and giving ourselves a head massage.
Yeah.
So that kind of does accelerate the clearing of the Sahasrara, for instance. So
that's a really good idea, and we often forget to pull our hair and massage it. So that's a. It used to be an Indian thing, and kind of really good thing.
I think I need a nice hair massage.
Coconut oil is cooling, so that's really good. It cools all the chakras on the Sahasrara as well. You can get access to coconut oil. I think it's the Parachute Blue Bottle brand. It's quite easily available.
Otherwise, if you're in cold Canberra, you might want to use almond oil, which you probably have to get from health food shops, although increasingly the supermarkets have all these different oils available now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting almond oil on my hands. Nowadays they're getting very cold, so I'm putting it on my hands, but yeah, I'll try putting on the head also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And often sometimes rubbing your feet with some little bit of oil or cream before you go to bed or some whenever, that's good too, because the chakras are also on your feet. So you release the buildup of negative energy sometimes also by giving your feet a little bit of a massage. That's quite useful too.
Okay. I'll try doing that. Now I can feel a pressure a little bit. It is going down. It is not that
Nice.
heavy.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah. Nice meditation.
Yeah, it's nice for us all too.
Yeah.
And I love the little talk of the vibrations that Shrimataji showing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
It's nice for the first one.
Mm.
So we will have midday tomorrow is our Sasrara, the last one of our series, but we'll be on Monday as well, because we'll have our follow-up twice weekly, now starting from Monday and on Thursday at this time, midday for us, and whatsoever time it is for you, those of you who are not in east coast of Australia, then whatever time you've got there. So and don't forget to, if you're not on the WhatsApp group, you can also email. That's also fine. And we will be making one-on-one groups so that we have a mentoring going on through our twice weekly sessions. So we will allocate one or other of us. There are a number of us who practice Sahaja Yoga for quite a long time, and happy to be mentors for you, so you can have your one-on-one person. So if you happen to be watching from YouTube, that's also possible for you. And if you're not on the WhatsApp or don't use WhatsApp, if you send us your email, and I'll put that slide on in a minute, so you can also be a part of the one-on-one mentoring group as well. So if you're not on WhatsApp, then don't feel you have to miss out. So I will put that slide up so that those of you watching later can also catch up. We will have those twice weekly sessions on YouTube as well. So don't worry if you missed one, you will be able to catch up. But again, it is nice when we're all in the same moment. The vibrations are quite strong when we all meditate together. So if you're able to come on Zoom, well and good, or even if you have to go on the YouTube, if you can be on at the same time, that's also good. But, you know, whatever the circumstances dictate. And I'll put that slide up just in case there is that person there who would like to send an email. That's also possible. Let me share that with you. Over here.
If you'd require your photographs mailed out to you, please send your addresses to Lynn, and we shall get going mailing those lovely.
Thanks, Gulshan, for remembering that. Yes, because so we'll be doing the mail out probably on Monday. So we're going and collecting some lovely photographs that have been made up for different events we've had. But we've got a bit of a store so that we can a stash of lovely photographs that we'll send out. There are opportunities for other photographs as well on the website, of course, that freemeditation.com.au. And I notice I've got on that slide there a dot as well as a /. And of course, you know, that's just somebody being not paying attention and putting a dot in there when they shouldn't. So yeah, everything's available on that website, but there is another website for getting the photographs, which is called Divine Cool Breeze. But if you want those details, then just message or email on that email address there, and we can let you know where that is, so you can, download your preferred photographs as you go on in your meditation journey. You've got that information there. Just take a snap with your phone, perhaps. So thanks, everyone, and look forward to tomorrow and carrying on our follow-up sessions from next week on Monday and Thursday. So again, if there's any questions or anything you want to convey, either on the chat now or later on these numbers on the slide. So hopefully you've all got that information there. So I'm back in reality. So I guess that means the day has come to an end, and as much as we would like to carry on all day together, we'll say bye-bye for today, and see you tomorrow, or as in the case of Madhu, who's not here tomorrow, on Monday, Madhu will see you.
Yeah.
But everyone else tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Lynn.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Gulshan.
And thank you, Chirag.
Yes, thank you, Chirag, for managing our YouTube session.
Yeah. Bye all.
Bye all.
Bye.
Thank you.